Going on, guys, it's Good Guy Grant. Today is Thursday the 12th of January 2023. I've just hopped in the car. The time is 6:05. Just been setting up the GoPro thing quickly. There is some brief Elizabeth line strikes today, and I'm near it, a couple of Elizabeth line train stations, so hopefully I get a few jobs this morning. There's a little bit of purple on the screen. We're at £0, 0 miles. We're going to do a full day on Uber today. I know before Christmas done the Amazon Flex video, then I've done the video about why I'm in the Prius, and then I've done the video about can you do Uber part-time. But yeah, we're back, shift video today, let's go. Right, so the time now, 6:07 AM, we've got 1 mile on the clock, and I've just accepted the first trip of the day. Yeah, it's 1.3 miles away, and I think this is going to Sheffield train station, so yeah, let's go. Right, so that job's done. The time now is 6:17 AM. We have 5.1 miles on the clock, and that job paid £5.96. So yeah, just gonna roll in now, wait for the next job to come in. Yesterday morning, it's always the days I don't film. I done like 95, 96 pound or something in about 2.5 hours, just close to 3 hours, but it was just mental yesterday in the morning, and yeah, doesn't look like it's going to be one of those mornings today. But yeah, let's go, next job soon. Right, so it's been a bit of a slow one so far. As I've said before, my area can be very hit and miss in the mornings, but yeah, I'm on the way to a job now. It's only a base fare job. The time is 6:27. We have 7.2 miles on the clock, and we are going 0.4 miles to the next job. So yeah, let's go. Right, so the time now, 6:37 AM. I've got 9.5 miles on the clock. That last drop off I done was £4.32. It was like a 1.5 mile trip, and then I just stopped off at the petrol station quickly. I've already accepted the next job. It is a couple of miles away, but I wanted to start getting the ball rolling now. From 6:30 onwards it starts to pick up a bit, so yeah, hopefully it's been a bit dead this morning, so hopefully yeah, it gets a little bit busier, so yeah, let's go. Right, so that job is done. The time now is 6:46 AM, 12.8 miles on the clock. We've got £14.60 in the pot right now. The map is now showing a bit of like purple. I'll put a screenshot up now, you can kind of see what it looks like. I have mine on night mode at the minute. Yeah, hopefully we get a nice little job somewhere. Let's go. Right, so we've accepted another job now. Time is 6:51 AM, 14 miles on the clock. This is paying £5 something. It's 1 mile to the pickup. Didn't get no surge jobs. I had another job come up that was like £7, but it was like 4 miles to pick up and 3 miles to drop off, and it's just like, come on Uber. Like, you're showing that there's surge, but you want to try and give out these like ultimate base fare trips. £1 a mile rubbish, man. Yeah, should be at this next job anytime soon, so let's go. Right, so the time now is 7:01 AM, and we've got 17.6 miles on the clock. £20.27 in the pot in total now. Yeah, just gone to 7 o'clock, so it's at this kind of time that I want to start leaving my local area, because although it starts to get busier, the traffic gets busier, but the surge doesn't really go up by much, so it doesn't level out. So yeah, let's see what comes up. It's gonna be a fun day, hopefully. Let's go. Right, so not long after that, just accepted another job. 7:03 AM. This job is just over 2 miles away, like 2.2, and it's going about 2.5 miles back to the train station. Keeps us on the move. I think it's paying like £5-6. I can't remember the exact now, so yeah, let's go. Right, so the time now is 7:30 AM, and we have 25.6 miles on the clock. I've just done 2 jobs. I dropped off when I last spoke to you, and then I had a job that was literally around the corner, like less than a mile away, and then dropped off just over a mile away. So I've already accepted the next job. This one's, I've still got about a mile to go, and it's dropping off at the train station again. But yes, the time, as I said, 7:30, and I'm already having to pull out the Febreze. These passengers There's no excuse to be stinking at 7:30 in the morning. Yeah? Disgusting. Let's get the next job. Right, so now the time is 7:42 a.m. We've got 28.6 miles on the clock, and I'm on the way to the next job already. This one is looks like it's the first surge job of the day coming up now. It's paying £7.91. I've got 1 mile to go till I pick them up, and I think it's like a 2-mile trip. Can't remember exactly, but it had a little surge symbol, so I'll take that right now. All the surging I've been seeing on the map, and nothing's come through with surge, so but yeah, we're not doing too bad. We are on £34.97 right now, and we've been out for, is it what, hour and 40 minutes now, so let's get to it. Right, so the time now is 8:16 a.m. I am in Basildon now, or like Dunton, by the Ford Technical Centre. I've done 2 jobs. So I've done that £7 job, something along those lines, and then I had a job straight after, and it was like 0.2 miles away from the train station. That paid £12, so I'm on £54.89 right now. It is 8:17 a.m. and we've got 38.8 miles on the clock. And where I am right now, it's glowing red on the map. Will I get a surge job? Who knows? Let's find out. Right, so the time now, 8:26 a.m. 41.5 miles on the clock. I have just accepted a job in Leyden, not too far from my last drop off. 0.8 miles to go, and this one is going, I think it's only a couple miles. It's paying about £6-7. Earlier, I forgot to mention, one of my passengers opened the window as soon as he got in the car. I hate it when they do this. They leave the window open when they get out. It's not enough to 1-star them, but I give them like 4 free stars, just depending on what they're like. But if you leave my window open, when you open it, I'm gonna drop your rating. Does my brain in. Right, so time now is 8:39 a.m. 45.5 miles on the clock, and that last job paid £6.35. £61.24 in the pot right now. I've accepted the next job. It's only a £4.30 job, but it's about a mile to pick up, and it's going like 0.5 miles, so I'll just knock that out while I'm local. Yeah, just keep the ball rolling. Let's go. The A127 traffic heading towards London right now is madness. The traffic going back into Brentwood off the A127 is gridlocked, so yeah, I'm probably going to have to battle the traffic into London a little bit, or stay Essex side, who knows. But yeah, let's see where we end up. Right, so time now 8:53 a.m. 48.3 miles on the clock, £65.91 in the pot. I just completed that trip. So yes, the original drop-off destination was 0.5 miles. And this is a thing that is happening more and more now, since Uber have, like, when it pops up to say multiple stops, obviously drivers are rejecting those jobs, right? No one really wants to do those jobs, especially not for like the minimum fare. Oh, a couple of potholes, let me just miss these. So you pick up the passenger, and it's always to the school or to the nursery. As soon as they get in the car, they update the destination drop-off point, so they add a stop and then add it to drop them back home. So I've had to, I only waited a couple of minutes, don't get me wrong, but she took like 4 or 5 minutes to come out. I've had to drop her to the school, then she's waiting at the nursery, should I say, and then drop her back home. It's just like, it does my head in. But yes, heading back towards the A127. Gonna try and battle this traffic a little bit. Let's go. Right, so the time now, 9:24 a.m. We still have £65.91 in the pot. We have had no jobs. I come off the A127 at Hornchurch. I'm cutting through, I'm in the Romford area now. I'm gonna cut through towards like Chadwell Heath, head towards Ilford, head towards Stratford, that kind of route, and see where we end up. But yeah, right now there's nothing going on. The mornings are busy for the rush hour, but after that, at the minute, that's your typical January, it goes dead. This is where really I'd want to be doing Uber and Bolt, but for the sake of this video I'm doing Uber only, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. Multi-apping is where it's at, especially at the quiet times. Fair enough, just do your Uber stuff whenever you want, when it's like busy, but get on the apps when you can. I'm normally on free apps, but I don't have free now running with the Toyota Prius that I'm in, so hopefully something comes up. Let's go. Right, so the time now is 9:33 a.m. I've just accepted a job on Uber, finally. I don't even know how long it's been, but yes, this one's going from Treadle Heath. I think it's going to IG6 or somewhere along those lines. It's paying just under £10. I accepted. Let's go. Right, so that job is done. That was to the Theory Test Centre in Ilford. Yeah, time now 9:54 a.m, 66.9 miles on the clock and £75.64 in the pot. Gonna start heading through Manor Park now, down Romford Road. Yeah, and hopefully something comes up pretty soon. I was gonna start trying to incorporate more, I don't want to say B-roll, but just like visual clips of where I'm driving around and stuff, but it's a miserable grey day. It's raining a little bit. I don't really want to be holding a GoPro too much while I'm driving. There's not much to see right now. I'm driving through East London, it is what it is. But yeah, let's go. Next job soon, hopefully. Right, so 10:27 a.m. Just accepted another job now. This is going from Stratford, E20. And this is going into Central now. We're going into WC1. Paying about £14 something plus the 150 fee. Yeah, let's go get it done. It's been a very quiet morning. After 9 o'clock, it's just been a ghost town. Yes, the reality. Let's go. Right, so the time now is 11:11 a.m. That job paid £15.92. We're on £91.56 now and 77.9 miles on the clock. That job was from E20 in Stratford to the British Museum. There's traffic. Not to be surprised in Central, but yes, here we go. Hopefully not too long till another job comes in. Let's go. Right, so the time now, 11:25. Accepted a job, but I've got to do a U-turn on Charing Cross Road, which is not ideal. I'm gonna do that now. And it's going to W2. Yeah, the traffic is mad. Yeah, this one's going to pay about £7 or £8, I think it was, and it's quiet, so let's get to it. I did reject one, right, on that topic. So normally King's Cross, it comes up N1C, so you know to just kind of reject it, especially like this time of day. You don't want to be on Euston Road, but it came up as N1 this time. So I think Uber have maybe like realised that people reject it when it comes up N1C, but I see on the map that it was like near Euston Station, and then yeah, had to reject that. But yeah, that's something to be careful of. Don't just accept a job to N1 without looking at the map to see if it's going King's Cross or not. You get the traffic, you always get the TFL people there. Yeah, but yeah, let's go. Let's get this done. This is going to take us past the £100 mark for the day. Right, so I just dropped off at Paddington, and yeah, it wanted me to drop off at Parade Street, but I don't do that. I'm bougie. I drop off at the pickup point, but that just backfired today. TFL operators are there. I had to do a check my license, my insurance, done some vehicle checks, like the lights, brakes, but all good. But it just wasted like 5-10 minutes. The lady was nice enough. One of the reasons why I don't like to go to King's Cross is because they're always there, but yeah, they're always here as well. But yeah, we're gonna pick up straight away now. We've got like a £15 job or something, so yeah, let's go. Right, so the time now is 1:07 p.m. I've just done the job where I dropped off at Paddington Station, dropped off at the pickup point, drop-off point. TFL was there, got the car inspected. That guy tipped me, and I had a job like where you exit the pickup point, went straight across at the traffic lights where the apartments are, picked up there, and I've just dropped off at XL in East London. It looks like it's surging on the map, but yeah, that paid £27, so I'm on £130 and 51 pence right now. 1:07 p.m, 93.4 miles on the clock. Hopefully can get a job at Excel right now. Just declined one going back to SE1. I am not doing that, but yes, let's go. Right, so yeah, the time is 1:10 p.m. I'm gonna actually go grab some lunch. I am starving now. Unless a very good job comes up, but yes, if it's just like little runarounds, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go grab some food, catch up soon, let's go. All right, so 2 p.m. now. Just had a little lunch break. Yeah, back online on Uber. See if any jobs come up. I'm not going to start heading back towards London now. I'm doing a 10-hour day today, so I'll be home for like, well, 4, half 4-ish. So I'm going to start heading towards like the Barking, Ilford kind of size, possibly East Ham if something comes up. Let's go. Right, so the time now is 2:23 p.m. Ended up in Seven Kings now. No jobs until now. Just accepted one going to IG8, like Woodford Green. Yeah, I'm going to do that and then start heading towards home. I'm losing the motivation right now. It's just so dry in between the rush hours. It gets like that sometimes. But yeah, about to put up at this job. Let's go. Right, so the time now is 2:47 p.m. I've got 110.2 miles on the clock and £143 and 5 pence in the pot. That paid about £12 something. That wasn't too bad to drop off. Had my window open most of the journey and it's raining. Lady was in the back coughing, like sniffing, obviously had a cold or something. Yeah, it's not worth it. Open that window and get that fresh air in the car. But yeah, hopefully not too long now. It's going to be school rush hours, 10 to 3. Right, so the time now 3:28 and I've just accepted a job from a school. £5 something in Romford. I'm done, I can't be arsed. Hopefully this is with a parent, not just a school kid gonna try and get in the car, because we know we don't do that, do we? I've told you before. Yeah, I started having some jobs. I ended up coming through like Chigwell, Haynall, that kind of way into Collier Row. Had some jobs going back out to like North London and stuff, but obviously I'm coming to the end of my day, so I'm not going to start heading towards North London now. Trying to stay local or jobs to Brentwood. Right, so the time now 3:40 p.m. We've got 122.2 miles on the clock. Got £148 and 9 pence. That job was okay in the end. It was a parent and 2 kids. I'm not doing that one. Yeah, I've set up the destination now on Uber to start heading home. I've done the first job this morning at like 6:05-ish, I think it was. So yeah, we've been out almost 10 hours. Obviously I did stop off for like half hour for lunch and whatever else, but hopefully we get a job or two on the way home, just to take us past £150 at least. If I'd done the 12 hours, I would definitely clear the 200, I'm sure, but I'm sick of doing 12-hour days, especially when it's this quiet. I like to do the 12-hour days when it's busy. I don't want to just sit here and just smash 12 hours just to get by. Like, it's January, it's quiet. Sometimes these things have got to be done. Let's go. Right, so just after I put the camera away, a job came through. It's only £5 something. Picking up from Aldi. There's a new one in Romford near Queen's Hospital. I'm picking up from there, dropping off somewhere in Hornchurch. At least this is going to take us past the £150 mark. That sounds a bit better than 140 something, but let's go. Right, so the time now 3:56 p.m, 125.3 miles on the clock. That last job paid £5 something, and we have £153 and 85 pence in the pot. I've accepted the next job already. It's less than half a mile away, and it's going into Brentwood. So Hornchurch to Brentwood. Let's go. This could take me, it's paid just over £9, so this could take me to about the 160 mark, which isn't too bad. I'll take that at this point. Yeah, let's go. Right, so the time now 4:17 p.m. 130.7 miles on the clock, £163.21. I'm a few miles from home now. I'm gonna go through like the high street and see if I can get a job on the way home, just a little £4 or £5 job, who knows, but almost home time. Let's catch up. Right, so the time now is 4:30 p.m. It's getting dark outside. I've got the interior lights on again just to light myself up. So yeah, finished on £163.21. My first job was at 6:05 this morning, so it's just over 10 hours. Obviously I did stop off for a lunch break, so let's just call it 10 hours. So what's that, like £16.32 an hour today? That's not the best, but I am in the Prius. I did just do literally just over a quarter of a tank today. 133.8 miles. Didn't do any motorway jobs today. Wasn't on the A406 for a job, I don't think. Not on the M25, A13, none of that. So it was all around town driving. Yeah, it's January. It's quiet. Maybe tomorrow I'll film, or possibly next week I'll do a full day on Bolt. Yeah, this is the reality of it. Maybe even do a day next week as well of Uber and Bolt together and see if that's a bit better. I wish I was multi-apping today as such between the two apps, but I said at the start of the video it was going to be just Uber, so that just goes to show how it can work out. But thank you very much for watching. Peace out.